Stefon Diggs' police report is out, and he is accused of assaulting his former chef. So that's the deal of what's going on with Stefon Diggs right now. So we're going to go over the police report in this live. And yeah, so we're going to do that. We're going to go over the police report in detail. And where we also going to talk about what's next for Stefon Diggs. He has a game next week. He's also preparing for the playoffs. And we're going to see if, in fact, he play in the playoffs. This police report is pretty detailed here, and we found out, like I said in the last show, that this was his chef. Now, her picture is circulating around. I'm not going to circulate it. And so we're going to go over that because she approached the police around the 16th of December. And she said this happened around the 2nd of December. So, yeah, man. So Stefon Diggs, this is what's going on with him right now. Midwife, how you doing? I hope all is well. So, yeah, Stefon Diggs, guys. New England Patriots, if you don't know who he is, he played for the New England Patriots. Stefon Diggs, and his career potentially could be over at this point. Because also the judge, I want to read, I'm thinking before I read the police report, I'm going to go over something else because the judge did not keep the police report sealed. He agreed to um, make the police report public for us to read, and they're going ahead with the arraignment. Excuse me. So he's going to be arraigned Friday before the AFC playoffs. So that's if they make the AFC championship game. So if they make the AFC championship game, he's going to be indicted the Friday before that game. So let's get into this police report here. I think I'm going to read the police report first. So it says here on 12/16/2025, while assigned to the front desk, Adams Mila entered the station. Well, her name, I guess, Mila Adams, but they said her last name first. Adams Mila entered the station to report a past incident. Adams appeared emotional and was initially hesitant to give a statement. She asked for a female officer. Okay. He said, I checked the scheduling sheets and saw that we did not have a female officer until 4 p.m. I let Adams know this, and I told her that I'll give her a few minutes to think about things, and I understood if she was uncomfortable speaking to me. After a few minutes, she said that she would give the report to me. I brought her into the interviewing room of the lobby, and we began to, hold on, hold on, where is it? And we began to speak. After taking down information, I asked her to tell me in her own words what happened. Okay. She was hesitant to reveal a suspect initially. I told her that I could take the statement and we could talk about it later. She went on to say that on December 2nd, 2025, she was working as a private chef at 7 Schoolmaster Lane in Denham. She said that on this date, the male that she worked for entered her unlocked bedroom. They had begun having an ongoing text exchange over money owed to Adams. She said they began to discuss, which apparently angered the male. She alleges, hold on, where is it? She alleges that the male then smacked her across the face. She said that she tried to push him away. The male then tried to choke her using the crook of his elbow around her neck. She said that he was behind her with his arm wrapped around her. She said that she did feel that she had trouble breathing and that she felt like she could have blacked out. She said that she also tried to pry his arms away. He tightened his grip, and to the point the male threw her onto the bed. He said something to the effect of, thought so, and that she told him she still hasn't been paid. At that point, the male said lies and walked out of the room. She explained to me that he needs to sign off on the payments in order for her to be paid, which is why she confronted him directly. I asked her if she had documented any injuries when this occurred. She said that she has some redness on her upper chest area, but did not take photos. At this point in the conversation, Adams revealed that the male name was Stefon Diggs. Diggs currently plays for the New England Patriots of the NFL. Due to his fame, she was very hesitant to come forward with this. I inquired about the details of her employment so I could understand the relationship. She said that she began as a private chef around July 20, 2025, and that her employment was supposed to go through the end of the NFL football season. She said she was normally paid by wire transfer, and the initial agreement was for a weekly pay. She said that since she has been working there, she has been paid monthly instead. As of now, she said she still believes she is owed a month's pay. In early November, she was told Diggs that her she was told by Diggs that her employment was not needed for the week of, hold on, it got to be more. I guess that's the end of that. Do they have another sheet here? Anyway, we get the gist of it. Now, the thing is, what might save him here, she didn't document anything. Um, but like I said, these celebrities, they're capable of this. They think they're above us. That's why I don't really like dealing with them. They do. They think they're above normal people and they can do whatever. So you got to be, I'm going to tell you something. You got to be really careful when you work around these celebrities. You do. You have to be really, really, really careful because they'll try anything with you. And I don't like hanging around them. I don't. I do not like hanging around them because they feel like they could do whatever to you. And, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, she claimed that she was working for Diggs as a private chef. He entered her unlocked bedroom, and like I said, we talked about that already. Um, so this situation is ongoing. So that's what's happening right now. Man, I have to get into this little story later. There's a young lady that she was sentenced to a year in Dubai prison after touching airport security guard during layover. I don't know why people don't learn, man. I don't know what's going on. I get young people, y'all gotta start learning. Y'all gotta start learning. When you go into places like especially Dubai, you need to start learning the temperature over there. Okay? You can't, this ain't the United States. This is not the United States now. You can't do what you want to do. Now, let me get back to Mr. Diggs. So Mr. Diggs, it could be that she didn't take any pictures, this his word against hers. However, if this thing if they're look, let me just say this. Let me just say this. They're going for arraignment. It's going that far. See, the authorities could say, no, you don't really have a case. We're not going to do anything. No, they're arraigning. He's going for an arraignment. So they're going for this. They are. They going for it. And also the judge said, I don't give a damn if he's Stefon Diggs. We're gonna put the police report public because they tried to make it so it won't go public. No, this is now we're no, this is going to public. I don't give a damn if he's Stefon Diggs. I don't care. Okay? I don't give a damn if he's Stefon Diggs. Here it is. So now the Patriots, now that this police report is out, the Patriots gonna have decisions to make. Do they still play him? Because now if he did do this, that means they're supporting domestic violence. If they play him, because they sure as hell didn't give Ray Rice another chance. So I really don't think they're gonna give this one another chance. He might be out of the league for good. Okay, he might be out of the league for good, and it's his own fault. And Cardi, she's trying to take up for him and stuff. That she's sitting up there looking stupid. She is. She's only just need to say nothing at this point. Don't say nothing because you're not in this. So just stay out of it. You know what I'm saying? Just stay out of it. It's on him. He the one could lose everything right now. Everything that he worked for is gonna go down the toilet if he keep it up. What a big man. If he allegedly did this, what a coward. Yeah, there's gonna be some other folks coming out on this. Let me just say this. They're not saying it right now. They're not saying it right now. They're going for an indict. They're going for the arraignment. So I could see if they say, well, you didn't take any pictures. It's his word against yours. Yeah, we don't have a case. We're not even going for arraignment. We're not even doing that. We're not even going to make the police report public because we just don't know. It's his word against. No, they're not treating it that way. I'm pretty sure where there's smoke, there's fire. Somebody else gonna come out. And then if that's the case, he's out of the league. He's done. He's done. He's done. He gonna go back to being Stefon instead of Stefon Diggs. Just Stefon. Just Steph from around the way. That's it. Yeah, went in her bedroom. Now, if you see how the chef looks, if you see how she looks like his type. She does. Because he has a type. She looks like it. I don't know if he, I don't know if this, I don't know. I don't know. Because the chef do look like his type. I don't know what he was doing. You see what I'm saying? To think he could come in her room like that. And he said, and look, she said something as he would walk. He said, lies. Lies. What is he, a diva? Lies. I never speak like that. Lies. And just walk out. Lies. Lies. But yeah. So we gonna see. We gonna see. Oh, matter of fact, thank you. You just reminded me, B lady. Let me read the text message. Thank you. You just you just reminded me. Okay. So let me get to this text message. I'm only gonna read this one. That's where he was like lies. I know where I was getting that from. It was a text message. Down having a text match. Um, you got it cool. You will be paying me. He said down having a texting match. You got it cool. And then she said, you'll be paying me out for the season and the money you said you would give me for my business. Wasting my fucking time being here because you got a fucking circus going on. Wait a minute. Wait, Stefon. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Steph, this is how your chef talking to you? Stefan, were you hitting off the chef too? That's what it sounded like. Stefan, were you hitting this lady off? And look what she said. Hold on. This makes sense now. I don't think this is going nowhere. I don't think so. I don't think this is going nowhere. Watch this. Let me just read it all. Let me just read it all and stop stopping like I'm Funkmaster Flex. Let me stop. So let me read this. She said, no, he said, down having a texting match. You got it, cool. And she said, you will be paying me out for the season and the money you said you would give me for my business. Wasting my fucking time being here because you got a fucking circus going on. I'm out of your life. That's what she said. I'm out of your life. And he said, I won't be paying you shit. Fuck I look like paying you and paying another chef. He said, is you high, bitch? Then he said, who the fuck gotta give you money for your business? He said, I don't gotta do an MFing thing. He said, and you can get whoever you want. He said, you got my address. Tell them to come take the money. Then fuck you, talking about. Fuck you, talking about. TALM about. It said, fuck you, talking about. Show me I'm pussy. That's what he said. That's a relationship. They She said, and I'm out of your life. Wait a minute, Stefon. That's supposed to be your chef. Y'all having this type of conversation. You're her employer. And she said, I'm out of your life. She said, I'm out of your life. Yeah, they talking real crazy to each other. Like they don't been slept together. I mean, damn, did they sleep together? Like, what's going on here? Come on, Steph. What's going on now? Yeah, guys, this may not go nowhere. This may not. He may pay her, and then she'll be like, I don't want to press charges. But I think up there, they could still press charges, though, if they want to. They don't need her to do it. They could still press charge if they want to. But I don't know if this is going to go nowhere, guys. Because she said, you wasted my effing time being here because you got a fucking circus going on. I'm out of your life. That she out of pocket. She's out of pocket to being a chef talking to her boss that way. Talking about he got a circus going on and I'm out of your life. She jealous. Was he sleeping with her? Yeah, she built like Cardi too. She built like that. That's his type. He don't hit that woman off, allegedly. He showed that. Allegedly. Allegedly. Boy, that's sometimes, Steph. Let me just say this, Steph. That sometimes you're going through the drama of being a ladies' man. You're a ladies' man. You're going through the drama. We've all been there. But I'm too old for it now, Steph. I'm too old for it. You're going through the drama of trying to juggle a team. Okay? You're going through the drama. I'm not saying that she did anything, but it's saying, what does this sound like? She said, you wasted my fucking time being here because you got a fucking circus going on. I'm out of your life. And he said, I won't be paying you shit. He said, fuck, I look like paying you and paying another chef. He said, is you high, bitch? You see how he talking to her? You see how he talking to her? Oh my God. And then look, she wants some money. She said, oh, he gonna sit up here and do that. Ain't gonna give her a itch no money? Oh no. I need to go to I need to report this. I need to report it. And then she gonna get some money. She gonna get some money. This ain't going. I don't think this gonna go too far. We'll see. We'll see. But this looked like this looked like they had a spat. That's what this looked like. He doing too much. He was. He said. He said, tell them folks. Yeah. He said, you got my address. You got my address. Damn, Steph. He said, you got my address. Fuck you, talking about. Okay. You got my address. Yeah. What in the world is going on with these two? Are they in a relationship or what? He said down. He said down having a texting match. You got it, cool. He's look. This is chef. He talking to. You got it, cool. His chef. She's supposed to be sitting up there cooking for you. She's supposed to be sitting at Stefon, Mr. Diggs. She's supposed to be sitting there cooking for you. And you sitting up here saying you got it, cool. And then at the end you gonna leave it with show me I'm pussy. Is that your girl? Stefan, what in the world? What is going on? You dumped it? What's going on? Y'all broke up? What is going on here? What kind of chef is this? What kind of chef is this? What kind of chef? Yeah, yeah, I don't know. Because if I'm a juror and I'm deliberating, I said this. They were in a relationship. They have a spat. They sure did. You said why do these black and you said why do these black NFL players have to get mixed up in these situations? They're human beings. It's just that they're high profile. He had a spat. I mean, but this don't sound like no chef. He said, "Show me I'm pussy." She didn't say nothing about him being pussy. She said, "You." She said, "You will be paying." Hold on a second. Let me see this. Let me see that. Okay. Look, all she said was, "You'll be paying me out for the season, and my money, and the money you said you would give me for my business. Wasting my fucking time being here because you got a fucking circus going on. I'm out of your life." Okay? She said she out of his life. And what did he say at the end? Show me I'm pussy. She didn't say nothing about that. Why is he saying that? He taking it to another level. You show me I'm pussy. Yeah, there's something missing. There's more messages that they're not showing, for sure. Yeah, this sound like they had a lover's quarrel. That's what it sound like. I don't know if she traveled where he goes. I don't think so. He said, "Show me I'm pussy." Okay, they having a damn spat. And I heard that that was the week when he wanted her to get out. That was the week that Cardi B was going to come there. Either she had already had the baby or she was about to have the baby. So she needed to stay there for a week. So he needed her to get up out the house. Why does he need her to get up out the house? Ain't she a chef? Yeah, I don't know. He needed her to get up out that house. All right. And then she was like, you know, well, pay me what you owe me. He should have just paid her. Sometimes just to save face, guys, just pay what you owe, please. He said if you rich, only your wife or your mama will be cooking for you. Sometimes it's good to have a chef. Sometimes you need that tax write-off. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pay people. But I can see why he have a personal chef. He busy, He gotta have a certain diet. You know what I'm saying? He can't cook it himself. So I honestly think if I'm a betting man, this eventually will go away. If I'm a betting man, this will go away eventually. And she's not going to want to continue with the charges because he's going to pay her an undisclosed amount of money and then she ain't going to want to cooperate. This ain't going nowhere. And the Patriots already know it. He probably already talked to the owner already. He said, "Tell me what's going on and don't lie to me. Don't lie to me." Because he already got burned before, if you know what I mean. He's like, "Don't lie to me now." Stefon, what happened? I'll help you out, but what happened, Stefon? Like, tell me everything. Okay? You know Robert Kraft. Tell me everything. And he probably told us, like, man, I was, you know what I'm saying? And, and okay, we'll fix it. You said, I'll tell my wife to get a chef license. Yeah, but if you got it like that, you know what I'm saying? I will hire a chef. You know what I'm saying? The food prep for me. You said it's Cardi B. It's Car. No, she already had this child. She had it already. Yep. That was around the week when she was having a child that this happened. So it makes sense for him to have Cardi there. You said if he slide her some money, she'll probably go. Yeah, he got to slide a little bit of cash. You know what I'm saying? Because he don't sign a $60 million contract. He good for it. Go ahead and pay this woman, man, please. So you can go ahead and play in the damn playoffs. Let me stop. look like that's important. Let me stop. But I think it's gonna go away now that I'm reading the text message. I ain't never seen no chef talk to their boss like that. I will be out of your life. Okay? I'm gonna be out of your life. That what did that sound like? That sound like you breaking up. Guys, you ever had somebody tell you that I'm gonna be out of your life soon, and I'm out of your life. I'm gonna be out of your life. That's deep when somebody tell you that I'm gonna be out of your life. Okay? I'm gonna be out of your life. You said, Max, lady problems is what brought Cam Newton down, remember? I don't think that's what brought him down. Um, he just stopped. He just ain't playing football no more. Really? Are you talking about all the kids? Yeah, he got a lot of kids. You know what I'm saying? But this situation with Stefon is probably gonna go away. Because I'm reading the text. I say, okay, I see what this look like. He just gonna have to pay his sister. That's all. And she got looking like looking like Cardi B. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, Stefon. Come on, man. You at the house by yourself. You got your chef there. She cooking for. Come on, Stefan. And she's staying there too. On top of it, she was staying there, and she had her own room. The text messages on Twitter or X. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. She had to work for him for the season. You got to make sure his breakfast is a certain way because he got to, he got to have a certain diet. To when he come home after a game, he got to have his meal prepared, different things like that, different snacks he like. No, she don't live with him. I don't think that's what she was on her way to come there. For that week, and that was the week she was having a baby, or she already had it. So it makes sense that he wanted her out of there. Because Cardi was coming. Then she was just saying, "Hey, you owe me this." And I don't know what he got an attitude for. If he owe her. Like, what's the problem? Then he said, "You gonna give her money for her business?" What that sound like? Money for her? You being extra with it? I'm gonna give you some money for your business. That sound like another type of arrangement. I don't know. I could be wrong. But if this thing has to go to trial, all his dirty laundry coming out, and he don't want that. So this not going to trial. Guys, I'm letting y'all know right now, this not going to trial. It's not. I followed cases for a long time. This is not going to trial. Nope. This ain't going nowhere. You know? Definitely not going nowhere. You said, no, I don't know their living arrangements. I don't know if Cardi lived with him or not. Do she? I don't know. So He said he was under pressure. Cardi was on her way. He didn't want Cardi to see his chef. Yeah, the way she was looking, he probably didn't. Like, yeah, just go somewhere real quick because you know she coming. And she was like, "You got a circus going on." This is what his chef is saying to him. This look, that's her boss, and she talking about he got a circus going on. You know, so she felt comfortable talking to him like that, like, like I'm your woman, or something. It's crazy. Yeah, pay the lady and move on, man. That's it. Go on, get ready for the playoffs. That's it. You know, knock her off with some money. It's gonna be over 1 million. I'm just letting y'all know this. But how much you think is gonna be over 1 million? Because she got to pay her lawyers, stuff like that. He gonna maybe about 3 million. Knock her off with 3 million and let it go. That's it. You say he had his first daughter in 2016, and he had another daughter in April this year, and another one which was with Cardi in November. He has another one on the way too. I think. I think it's a total of 4 that was pregnant around the same time. But you know, I just saw that on the news one day. Yeah, it was a total of 4. But I just saw that on the news. It's not a big deal to me. I mean, these athletes do that all the time. Athletes do it all the time. Athletes got a bunch of kids, a lot of them. They got so that ain't I wasn't tripping off that. It's just that hey, I don't he's ladies man. That's how it worked. And they willing to deal with that because he's Stefon Diggs. You see what I'm saying? If it was me, they wouldn't be dealing with that with me. It's just that he's Stefon Diggs. Okay? So they like, damn, I'm pregnant, Cardi pregnant, the other 2 girls pregnant. They ain't beefing. They not beefing. As long as that check coming on time, they are not beefing. Because they have secured what we call the bag. The BAG. They have secured the bag. So they are not complaining. That's how it worked. Okay? Money talks sometime. Okay? That's how it works sometime, guys. I max 1 minute and get some money like Stefon. Now I'm Max Wonder. I'm Mr. Wonder to you now. You see what I'm saying? That's Max Wonder. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm known by first and last name. My name is Max Wonder. That's my name. You get the millions coming in. That's how you do it. And then next thing you know, I got about 4 or 5 on the way. You see what I'm saying? That's how it works. Even though I ain't doing all that. No, sir. Too old. Not doing that. Leave that up to Stefon. He said no protection and getting everyone shit. I mean, you said they need to start getting penalized because why would you give $1 million athlete all this money to have? I mean, it's nothing wrong with having babies. That's a blessing because we need the population to continue. Ain't nothing wrong with that if he can afford it. They okay with it. I told you the reason why they okay with it is because that's Stefon Diggs. Okay. Like I said, if it's the same with me, if I had Stefon Diggs money, got 6-7 million in the bank, now I'm Max Wonder. Nobody would think nothing of it. As long as you can take care of them. Because they'll be willing to put up a lot of shit with me. Ain't nobody willing to put up none right now. That's how it works. Now I'm sitting up here, you know what I'm saying? But that's how it works, man. We living in this what we call matrix, and it's a game. Life's a game. You know what I'm saying? We're all enjoying it at the same time, regardless of the fact we're all in the same house. Did you know that? We're literally all in the same house, but we act like we're separate. We're right on this damn planet, and it's traveling through outer space right now, and it's traveling fast too. This planet literally is traveling fast as fuck through outer space right now, and we all on this ride together. That's right. Regardless of how much money you have in this moment in time, we're all breathing the same damn air. I don't give a damn. You might think your air is breathing a little bit more, but no, it's all the same shit. Okay. Yeah, I know. I'm sounding choppy. Let me see. Let me see what we got to do to fix this choppiness. You understand what I'm saying, Tatum? We got to fix this choppiness. But hey, man, I'm just saying. Um, you said I'm AI. I might be. This might be AI. I might have been AI the whole time. I might have been. Did it get any better? Or do I got to sign off? Do I got to? Let me hold on. Let me be right back. All right. Sorry about that. All right. But yeah, man, I would just, again, at this point, I just honestly think it's going to go away. Yeah, I think it's going to go away. Stefon. But his situation is not out of the ordinary. A lot of these athletes going through it. Got all type of baby mothers and everything else. They all going through it. Yeah. Yeah, so they all go through it, man. That's how it is. But yeah, after thinking about this for a second, I think he'll be okay. This is just a little bit more drama than he wanted, but he should get out of this okay. Now that I see it for what it is, I'm like, okay. He's just doing a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying? He's doing a little bit too much. But at the end of the day, these athletes are straight entitled, man. So they always put themselves in a jam. We've seen it before. But that's the latest on Mr. Diggs. I'm still working on that other case I was telling y'all about out of Brazil. Man, he's out of sight, out of mind, like I told everybody. He is out of sight, out of mind. I'll get into that case in a second, later on today. So yeah, I'm like, I hope they didn't do nothing to him, but we'll see what happens. What's going on, y'all? How's everybody doing? Just put this on the charger. I know the sound still sounding crazy. I'm about to get off here anyway. I just wanted to update y'all on Stefon. Look like he'll be all right. She'll be all right. If this go away, I don't know if they're gonna trade him. If this just goes away, he pay her and it just go away. I don't think so. He said they gets them triggered. He said, "Why is it always the chef?" I don't know. He said always end in the legal system. This one, I think it'll just end with her getting paid. Now that I read the text messages, I wasn't saying that before until I read that. You said you hope they don't. I don't think they're gonna trade him. If it goes away, it'll be cool. That'll be cool. But guys, that's what I want to do. Update y'all on Mr. Diggs. I will be back in a minute to go over that case in Brazil that I'm following, because that's a situation in itself right there. Ain't nobody heard from him now. I told people that's what's gonna happen. Now people are trying to defend him because somebody is in trouble with him probably. I'm following that case out of Brazil, but guys, I'll be back in about an hour. All right, y'all.